Alright, the Niuto portable monitor. What's in the box? It's right now. Okay, let's see what they give you with this set. So when you buy this monitor, that's what it comes with. That's the original box. Pretty nice and big. Now let's open it and see what's inside. So the box open straight up, like so. Up, ta-da! Okay, so that's the protective foam here for the screen. We removed the foam. Another protective foam. No, it's not protective foam. Oh, that's cool. Actually, they give you, here we go. Look at that. It's one of those screen protector that usually you can use on your phone screen or GoPro camera lenses and stuff like that. It's a protector film to put on the monitor screen to protect it. That's very nice. So once you put it on, you have to peel, you know, this tab here and tab here. Follow instruction is really easy to put on, and then you can protect your monitor screen that way. Excellent. I didn't expect to get that, so that's a nice surprise with this portable monitor. All right, putting that on the side. Here is the monitor itself. It comes in this nice it's like this nice pouch. It's like some kind of you know, one of these cases to protect your tablets when you transport them. See, it's like some kind of some kind of case. So protect the screen here, and in the back you have the continuity of the case. Can I remove it? Maybe? Yeah, it's magnetic. So see, it's the whole protection. Here we go. The whole protection is magnetic, so you can remove it. And here comes, put it on the side for now. Here comes the screen itself. So it's very nice looking right out of the box. I can see that it's very slim. Here you go on the side. See, look at one finger compared to the screen. It's very slim, very light, so it's nice to carry it around. I like that already. In the bottom I can see the speaker. You have the two speakers on the bottom, here and here. On the side, let's see, you have a USB 3 connector here, menu button here, and plus and minus OSD button, on-screen displays button here. Here you have a tab. There is a protection plastic rather here, so you can just peel that to remove this plastic. That's what makes the screen a little bit weird now, because there is this plastic over it. On the other side, let's see what kind of connector we have. We have a 3.5mm headphone jack right there, and then you have Type-C USB ports, two Type-C USB ports right there. And then we have one micro HDMI port right here next to these two USB-C ports. And now let's see for the back. That's it. In the back we do have the brand and the serial number, but that's pretty much it for the monitor itself. All right, let's put it on the side, and now let's find out what else you get in the box. Of course, the user manual, illustrated. Very easy to understand, apparently. I like that when they put illustration. User manual. All right, cable number one. We do have a USB-C. It looks like USB-C to USB-C cable. I like that this cable is it's threaded. See, it's good quality threaded cable. It feels very sturdy, so they don't give you cheapo cable with a monitor, which is good. Cable number two. Let's see what this one is. All right, so this one, yes, that's what I thought. This is HDMI, normal HDMI to micro HDMI, so you can plug this in your normal HDMI outputs here on your computer, gaming system, etc. And then you have the micro HDMI that you plug directly behind your monitor. So they give you the cable, excellent. You don't have to purchase this cable separately. And now for the last cable they give you, it's another USB-C to USB-C cable, perfecto. And with that said, here we go. We do have the power block. Here we go, US power block, tack, here. And you plug Where is the output there? Let's remove the plastic, shall we? The protection plastics, that means once I remove that, it's going to be all shiny and it's going to take all my fingerprint, I'm sure. Yeah, here we go. The shiny comb. Looks very nice actually. We're removing the plastic. All nice and shiny, and of course, oh, look like the output is USB-C. That means you get power from USB-C and you plug the other side of the USB-C cable to the monitor. So USB-C power block. That's the first time I see one of those. So usually it's a normal USB output. So that's good. So here we go for the shiny power block, and that's it for what's in the box. So nice monitor. Let's put everything there for now. Here we go, and taking the monitor. Here we go. All right, so peeling the plastic. Don't forget to peel the protective plastic for the monitor, which I'm doing right now. No, oops, I missed a little corner over there. So let's do that. Okay, and after removing the protective screen, protective plastic, I can see that the screen is matte. So it's not shiny, which is a good sign. That means there's going to be not too much reflection on the screen once it's turned on. So that's good. Already look, the sun is not reflecting super bright on it. So that's another good point. All right, so now let's go and test this monitor and see how it performs. First of all, of course, you have to connect the screen to the power block using the USB-C cable which is included. And then the other side, you plug it to the mini HDMI to the normal HDMI to your computer. Now on the side here you have the OSD menu button. So with this button you can control the volume of your screen, or you can also control quickly the brightness of the screen. So far I find the brightness of the screen quite nice, quite bright, so I set it around 60 and it was plenty enough for what I have to do with it. Here we go, all nice and set up. Now I have this portable monitor next to my laptop and I can use it, for example, to watch a video from YouTube while working on my laptop. Or for example, if I want to program and use it for coding, I can code on the left while working on the right as well on my laptop. Now, of course, if you have some problem to set up this screen with your computer, don't forget to go under Window Display Setting and to set this monitor correctly. For example, I use this monitor as my number 2 monitor and I had to set it as number 2 here on Windows Setting. And now if you use this OSD button on the side, you press and hold it, you will have access to the complete menu of the monitor. So by complete menu I mean, you see you have much more setting here that you can access with all those little menu on the side. So you can use the wheel plus or minus on the wheel to access all this menu, and then you can set everything inside this menu to your liking. If you need to go back to the previous section of the menu, you just press the menu button right there. Or if you want to go out of the complete menu, you just press the menu button back and back until you are out of the menu. As for the viewing angle of this monitor, no matter from which angle you look at it, the video seems to be always good. So you don't have any like dead angle or an angle where you cannot see the monitor anymore. It looks like all the angle works perfectly. As for the sound of this monitor works actually pretty well, but I had an issue that I had to resolve just before enjoying fully the potential of the sound system. So what happened? Well, I had the monitor set up to 100%, and I had the YouTube video playing set also at 100%, and I didn't understood why the video was playing very low, the sound was very low, and I started to think that this monitor audio system was very poor. But at the end, I find out that the sound of my computer, so the sound of Windows, was also low. So you have to increase the sound from Windows then the monitor will perform as expected, and then the sound become louder immediately. And about window, if you have no sound at all coming out from the speaker of your screen, don't forget to go into the sound setting in Windows and select your screen for the output of the sound. So you go here in the sound setting, open the sound setting right there, here we go, and then you be sure to select the correct audio output. So yes, overall I'm very happy with this portable monitor. It helped me a lot to do my work on my laptop while I'm on the go. It's very slim, very lightweight, and it comes of course also with a very practical protective case. I also love the fact that if you plug one power source on one of the USB-C plug on the side of the monitor, the other side can be plugged to another phone or computer, and you can power that way. So this monitor can also serve as a hub, and you can power through the monitor another device, which I think is very useful. Alright, that's all for this Neutoo 15.6-inch USB-C gaming monitor, 1080p maximum, guys. I hope this video was useful for you, and see you next time.